Live from the beautiful wastes of Appalachia, it's The Atomic Stop, featuring Trizzle Plays, our charitable casting director and reputable responder extraordinaire. Skullie Face, our prolific and peer-lesson producer with a flair to match Adele stare. Mr. Skippy, a sentient sheep squatch with rosy cheeks, and an artist whose talents just can't be beat. Rad Rux, the radical rambunctious DJ, building delectable camps and teaching the wasteland his ways. And your MC with a golden era voice, it's me, Fenwateryen. We're not just on one platform anymore, sport. We're on Xbox. We've made it to PlayStation. We've even crossed over to PC. And now, fellow dwellers, it's The Atomic Stop!
Hi guys, welcome back to Season 5, Episode 9!
Woo!
And hooray! The capture card isn't present.
Alright.
Okay. Well,
Go for it.
another episode begins. Do we have any announcements? What are you all up to this week and weekend?
So Fluffy's coming back for Building Friendship Fridays this week.
Nice.
Also, snap, Regret Renee with the 10 friends. Thank you for the raid!
Hey, Renee!
What a wonderful lady.
Oh my gosh, and Scruffy with the sub!
Thanks, Scruffy!
What a wonderful man.
Definitely.
Oh,
The
we love you
dude.
guys.
So so you got a Building Friendships Friday. No talk about it Thursdays. Walking the Wasteland. Wasteland chats, talks.
Wasteland walks.
That's the name.
Yes, that'll be on Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're starting at like a... I can't pronounce it, but we're starting at a mine.
Monongahela.
No, it's I want to say Carlton, but I don't think it's pronounced Carlton. Carlton Mine.
Is that the one nearby, Cricket Sport?
Should we know
Yes.
this?
Okay.
Oh.
See, I was watching.
Rude.
I wrote it down this time because I never remember where we leave off.
Right?
I'm so bad.
Well, there's only so much you guys can cover and throw dad jokes and bad puns at the same time. It's so much fun to watch.
Oh, the bad puns.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of dad jokes, is there going to be a Campfire Tales this Thursday?
Yes. There will be a Campfire Tales tomorrow evening at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. We'll be covering Flatwoods Monster. So you can join El Jorge, our guest co-host, and Snuff. And Snuff, he's almost kind of worth tuning in because you never know what's going to come out of his mouth and what's going to be said. He's our local native West Virginian and, covering all the tales that happens in-game and in real life in West Virginia.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, he took a course or a couple courses in West Virginia folklore and history?
That is correct. He is well versed in West Virginia folklore. So this show is like we
It's a
go over
little
what we know in
history
books.
lesson.
Yeah, a little history lesson. We go more in depth, and we discover what the game developers actually slipped into the game itself, and we compare it to what's really like real in West Virginia. And so far, we've been finding a lot of similarity. It's great.
Intriguing and mysterious. Tantalizing, even. Now, what about you, Rux? Are you going to be doing any sort of building-themed stream this week?
No building stream, but tomorrow I will be streaming in the afternoon, 4:30, just doing some scoreboard, watching me get my ass kicked and, jokes and stuff with a buddy of mine, Woody. And then Thursday night, 9 o'clock, you can find me on UWN. I'll be showing camp.
Oh, showing camp.
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, EST.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'll be able to watch that before my show starts.
So definitely tune into that. It's gonna be a good one. So,
well, that is lovely. Make sure everybody you tune into those streams. If you're not already following them, give all of the people in this show a follow. I mean, come on, we're begging you. But for real, also, Wreck-It Renee streamed with somebody earlier. I gotta mention this, and it was his first nuclear winter match, and apparently they won.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they broke his nuclear winter cherry. It was
Absolutely.
fabulous.
And of course, if you're interested in hearing some music from the Fallout universe, you can tune in to a show I do every Friday at 9:30 p.m. Central on my Twitch channel called Fenwa's Corner, where we play music from Fallout and other video games. Check it out. And well, now that we got the announcements done, do we have any other announcements? Anything else? Any other?
Oh, yeah. Building Friendship Fridays will be at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh,
Yeah.
morning
That's
coffee.
Swedish
AM.
time.
Yeah.
Get that
Twist.
morning grind.
Wait, what are you guys building again? I forgot what one.
We're building a regular old dungeon this time, not a kink
That's
dungeon
why.
like last time.
It's gonna turn
You know,
into
if he's
a
gonna
kink
turn
dungeon.
into a kink dungeon.
It is totally going to turn into a kink dungeon.
Fluffy.
I mean,
And that's okay.
there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. As long as it's consensual, all fetishes are valid. Okay. All right. Where were we? I got distracted. Ah, yes. So now that we got announcements out of the way, I guess it's time to announce our guest, is it not?
Yeah.
Oh, dearest dwellers, we have a treat for you tonight. Our guest is the owner of El Gato Pub, the Tsarina of Gifting Atoms, the organizer, promoter, and announcer of Catfight Nights, coordinator and choreographer of the infamous and notorious Wasteland Flash Mobs. She somehow even made bingo popular amongst folks in their early 20s. Can you imagine? She's your favorite cat lady who can pull off a fez like she was born wearing it. It's the stupendous, the magnanimous, the fabulous Xredder. Come on up.
That was amazing.
Damn.
Oh.
That was great. man.
That was a hell of an introduction, man. That was awesome.
She's so gobstopped, she still hasn't walked our way.
She says,
I'm not-
"Screw that! I'm not even coming."
I'm not even going over that. That's too high a bar to reach there, buddy. Damn.
There she is.
There we go. Just hop on over there and.
Yeah, there's no gate. You know, I'm sorry. There's no gate. There's no like VIP stairs or anything like that.
That's all right. No worries.
Popper's corner over here. This is like, back alley boxing rings. The hood.
Oh
The
my
hood, the
goodness.
street.
It is, and what's interesting is that on my screen, I'm not seeing my. Let me just take this. Let me take my. I don't like the way it looks. There we go. Okay. My jetpack off. There we go. Okay.
Aha.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A little more comfortable now.
Yeah. The jetpack was kneading into my back. It's just like, oh, that kind of hurt a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, good to have you here, Shreds. Really good to have you here.
Thank you.
Exciting. It's for once we actually have you on our show instead of you hosting a million amazing shows
Yeah.
and games
With one of us in
and
it.
events.
Aw, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, that deserves a little bit of a purr there.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh. Yeah, well, usually we start off with some questions. Usually I ask if your player is good or bad, but I want, you're just a bad ass, so, So how about this? Did you side with the Raiders? Did you side with the Settlers? When you make decisions in the game, is it for yourself or for others? Are you more good or more bad? What do you think?
Well, I I think you guys know the answer to that one.
Of course.
I'm usually doing everything that's better for the community. As far as my character's concerned, opening up a pub, want to make sure everybody's welcome. There's always a nice seat for anybody who walks into the pub, sit down, have a nice cold brew.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at the Gato. So, it's all about being good. There's no bad. No bad. Raiders are welcome, of course, as are BOS members, as are Enclave members, as are anybody else. And just, so no ghouls. No ghouls, no super
Oh.
mutants. Unless they're good. Unless they're good.
Oh, okay.
If they break in, like I always say, you guys can fight in the bar, and just don't fight in chat.
Perfect. I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Cool cats only. Right. Cool cat. Anyway.
Oh, goodness. So, what would you say would be your style or aesthetic for Camp's characters or in-game pictures?
Well, it's interesting. So I'm actually a photographer by trade. So yeah, that's kind of like what that's actually been my entire life, with the exception of a little bit of marketing thrown in. Well, kind of like
a little
split.
bit. Shoot.
Yeah, I'm kind of split. It's kind of I grew up a photographer and ended up a marketer. So how about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as photography is concerned, I'm all about the space and all about the lighting. What I keep on telling people all the time is, especially with with photos in game, is obviously find great subjects, right? Like one of my favorite subjects, of course, is the Sundew Grove, and then you have what is that place with oh shoot, hold on, I gotta see what this, I forget the name of this this place is. It's the Federal Disposal, right? Federal Disposal, which is just like crazy amazing. And between that and the Mire, as far as lighting is concerned, lighting is really key in any kind of spatial, like spatial ethereal. Like you got the smoke, you got the light, you got the glow.
Atmosphere.
And in this game, yeah, the atmosphere alone. And as Rux knows, Ruxy, all about texture when it comes to camps.
Yes.
Well, when it comes to photography, it is all about texture. But it's also about remembering everything that is basic to photography. The rule of thirds, like, keeping a section of interest. And you can do that with lighting, you can do that with the color, you can do that with the space and the texture of the photos. So, if you don't have light, you don't have half of what photography is.
Very true.
Yeah, with the real camera, if you don't have light, you can't capture shit.
Yeah, you can't really do anything, can you?
No. No.
Yeah, so the key to any good photo is lighting.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's about it. And then of course having a great subject. That always helps.
Oh, yeah.
As far as your camp aesthetic, how do you like to build? What is your... You like scrappy, you like gaudy, you like, flashy and modern?
Baroque, Corinthian.
Ooh, yeah, rich Corinthian leather. No, I don't do the Corinthian thing. I'm more into just I like, I wouldn't say homey, but I like comfortable. So I like, my style of building is making sure that everything feels, it feels like it belongs. It feels comfy. It feels like you can hang out. Right. So it's not, not usually it shouldn't feel like a showpiece. It should feel like, wow, this is great. And, I want to hang out here for a while.
A natural place to hang out.
Exactly. Yeah. So something that makes you feel comfy. Like a bar.
Very much so.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I need to ask questions since it is the base of our show. Now I've seen your streams, and I've actually been able to go to one of your many sets, and I've seen a lot of your camps are amazing. Your fighting rings. So what is your most favorite item from the atomic stop that you love to use, that you always use? Even it may not be a big thing. It could be like a small thing. It could be an emote or something. But what is that one thing? Or top 5?
so from the atomic shop alone, or can it be like from the game as a whole, or just from the atomic shop?
from the Atomic Shop, and then you can always use the stuff from the in game as well.
Oh, what is that thing?
It's got to be the hat. The hat's got to be
Right, the
noted.
fez. That's what I'm thinking.
The fez?
Yeah, it's got to
Yeah,
be.
well, yeah. The fez is the fez. I mean, the fez came by once and the fez went away. The fez has not been back.
Mhm.
So yeah, good point. The fez. I live in this fez.
And don't
I've
usually-
actually taken the fez into real life at this point.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fez is life.
Yeah, fez is life.
I know none of us here wear our in-game outfits in the real world.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Definitely not me.
Wait, what?
Never done it before.
But there is an item that I do use a lot, and simply because of the aesthetic of my spaces of the pub as well as the arenas, and it was one in Nuclear Winter, and that's the antler chandelier.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
love that chandelier.
Really a
That's-
great free addition
yeah.
to the game. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's like my go-to just for lighting and texture. I love the texture of it. It's just great.
Oh, agreed.
Well,
It's definitely a good piece to have in your camp. The lighting for it is really good too. It's just really.
I
Yeah,
hope they
it's-
re-release that prize one day. That'd be nice for
Yeah.
those for those who missed it or something like that.
I see
maybe-
Cherry's in the I see Jess and Cherry are in the chat.
yeah, so many wonderful
See?
people with us here tonight.
See, I told you that would bring Cherry along.
But
Oh, someone's coming in.
the soothing sounds of the mouth harp, a staple in folk
Gosh.
music since time immemorial, at least in American culture. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, really a lot of fantastic people tonight here in chat. So wonderful to see everybody. We got Wreck-It Renee earlier with the raid. We have Scruffy23, a wonderful streamer in and of himself. Is that a correct phrase? I do not think so. And we have some members of the UWN here to cheer on their best pal, Xredder. We have your apprentice, Gamer Redefined, another streamer. He's been chilling in chat, singing your praises. We have Darth Rages, a familiar voice if anybody's gone to the El Gato. And of course, we got J-Star, Cherry Pixel, a friend of the show, a real true sport. We have Nuka Skunk chilling in the chat, taking a break from Cyberpunk. Hats off to you. And even the mayor of Somo is in chat right now, hanging out with us. Enigma Echo, otherwise known as Look, a distraction.
Squirrel.
After that prolonged segue, tell us, Xredder, a little, if you would, please, a little more about your streams here on Twitch, what they're all about, and what other content you create outside of Twitch. Like, just give us a little, give us a little taste of what you do.
Well, first off, I'd like to thank you guys for inviting me onto this great show. And the introduction, I mean, I don't even know if I can actually live up to that freaking introduction, but what do I do? So the streams are designed to bring the community together. That's what the whole thing. That's how the whole thing started. Right? Was started like this is like over a year ago. Over at this point, possibly over a year and a half ago. Kind of playing with trying to figure out how to bring people together and how to have fun in the game and so on, and opening the pub. And the first stream was a scavenger hunt, and it was designed to, have fun and give away some prizes and see kind of how people would interact, and kind of get my feet wet into kind of the engagement process of how things would work. And it was awesome. It was really fun. Everybody had a good time. It just felt right. So then kind of the concept of like, I was talking with, partnered up with Bearded over at the BCA, and we kind of, we put together the BCA, Bartenders Coalition of Appalachia. And as barkeeps and so on, want to figure out what could be cool, what could could bring people together and be bar themed. And of course, we're trying to think of all these things, all these engagement things like trying crossbows with the dartboards, or trying different things that would be bar centric. And then I thought, what about fights? What about fighting? What about like a bar brawl, right? Because then we started thinking about brawling. And it's like, yeah, that'd actually be kind of cool. So then there was a lot of research as to how it would work, where it would be fair.
You watched Bloodsport 50 times? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, oddly enough, I'm not a, that's the thing.
Don't say it. Don't say you're not a Jean-Claude Van Damme fan. Don't say it.
I hate Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No.
I mean, Roadhouse, fine. I could do Roadhouse. I love the Rocky movies. First off, I love Cinderella. If you guys ever watched Cinderella Man,
Yeah.
fantastic
movie.
That's
Nice
my
biopic.
type of fighting movie. That's my type of boxing movie where it's
Big
like
story.
What about Raging Bull?
Exactly. Like, you come from the, you the comeback, right? I love the comeback. The comeback is awesome, and it just makes you feel good, right? I'm not really a PvPer, but at the same time, I saw that the fact that this actually takes skill. It takes it takes a build. You got to figure out how to build your character. It takes training. It's not easy. It is really not easy. And so we went through, it must have been like a couple weeks of just like trainings and figuring out what cards were working, what don't. I went to Nukes and Dragons and figured out, okay, what are the right cards I would need to be using, and so what do I have to ban, and what cards would be hurtful. And I want to make sure that somebody at a level 200 could not just obliterate somebody at level 75, 80, or 50.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. That's how it kind of all evolved. And then it's just like, well, I'm gonna keep it cat themed. And then of course, you're always fighting. Cats are always fighting over the litter box. So boom, boxing, litter box, got it. Okay, boom. That kind of worked itself out nicely.
Absolutely.
So that's how Cat Fight Nights was born. So that's more of the event, and that's how it all started. From there, it just kind of went on. We did our first Cat Fight Nights championship in January of last year. It's now a year, if you guys can believe that.
Wow.
Jessica Starr was our first featherweight champion. So she's going to be joining us again on Saturday night. And then after that, just wanted to keep it going. We came up with, we got bingo nights on Friday nights. We had food truck Fridays. So during the we had food truck Fridays. If you guys never came to those, and Taco Tuesdays. So we had Taco Tuesday. So on Tuesdays we would give away, Taco Bell coupon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, gift cards. Yeah, we give away $10 gift cards to Taco Bell on Tuesday nights. And then on Fridays, this is during the start of the pandemic, right? Because people couldn't get out, and we were trying to help out and see, we know people can't get out and can't go anywhere and so on. So we wanted to help out as best we could. So came up with everything from Panera, Domino's, Panera, Domino's, Burger King, and Taco Bell. Then we moved over to Grubhub, so we started giving away Grubhub. There was that. And then what else did we do? We've done, of course, flash mobs.
Those are fun.
Yeah. The
Some
flash mobs
excellent
were.
video editing there.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And so it's all evolved from there. That's kind of the crux of it. We kind of do some open gameplay. Yeah. And we're doing some random Tuesdays now, and we're just kind of trying to keep it fresh.
That's awesome.
It's funny. I think back to, I'm trying to think when I first saw your stream. It had to be right around when the pandemic started. Because I was just, I was looking for people to follow on Twitter and Twitch, trying to see who was all streaming, as we were, because we were all looking for in-house entertainment, were we not?
Yes, we were.
I stumbled across you talking about what you're doing, like 8-bit. I forget what you were calling it, but it was like 8-bit
the
madness or
8-bit
something.
RM 8-bit takeovers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you guys were you built this set to be like Duck Hunter, and then you segued to a Donkey Kong type build, and you had people running through it like it was the games themselves. And I was like, well, this is quality content here, folks. Have you ever seen it? Can you believe what you're seeing?
How have I not seen that?
Yeah, it was.
Didn't you have a Cubert one as well?
We did have a Cubert one.
Yes,
So
I was watching that.
I know. So the crew is basically so we have RM Awesome 500. We have a Jack of Hares, and Demas. And at the time, so Demas had come up with the Cubert idea. So they basically sometimes they just spring these things on me, which is kind of funny. So we had this discussion about RM doing her own show. And so it had come up with she wanted to convert everything that is 8-bit into Fallout. And so so the first one, was the one you saw with the Duck Hunt and Donkey Kong. And then that's right, Demas is a synth. Thank you, Nick. And then so for the next one, Demas said, "Oh, I got something for next time," and they wouldn't show it to me. And so he did the Cubert one, and he did Space Invaders, which was really, they were both super fun.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's for those of you who haven't been to El Gato Pub's Twitch channel, you need to check it out. That's why you're here after all. And part of the fun of it is that she has some excellent personalities on there with her. And it really is a riot of a good time most nights. So you got to check it out. It's very fun. You'll be welcome. Just don't be a turbo dick. Like you'll be fine.
Yeah, we're not, unless we talk about dicks, which then of course we are into, but we're not into like, dicks in chat. So,
right.
I mean, yeah. Because it will go there. It is so I just want to make sure we all know it is an 18 plus.
Yes.
So 18 and over, because the conversations can go way sideways earlier than you think. So
immediately sometimes.
Sometimes it's right out of the gate. Yeah, it's all dick talk right out of the gate sometimes.
Yeah. Then all of and then
and then it's after that making creative uses of dick talk too. Like
yes.
I'm using air quotes. Creative use of dick talk. Yes.
Yes. And for those of you who aren't already following her, Xredder has a page on Twitter where you can find all of her announcements and schedules of everything she does here on Twitch. And I'm not exactly sure what your name is on there because it's Xredder and a number.
Yeah, right. I try to get Xredder, right? Of course, somebody took that, but hasn't used it in like years. And then Xredder with an X, which is my gamer tag, XREDDER, and somebody has that and hasn't used it in years. And I've been like harassing Twitter to give it to me, give it, give it. Person hasn't been on there for 8 years, man. Cough it up. Give it.
It's been 8 years.
Come on, man. Yeah. So, I'm harassing him a little bit. Haven't heard back in the last 3 weeks, so good time to hit him up tomorrow. Thanks for the reminder. But it's Xredder with a 2, with the number 2.
Dos.
Wunderbar.
Thank you.
No, it's so you didn't consider Kevin Nash as Super Shredder at Twitter.com?
Super Shredder. No.
Oh, dang. Did you guys know that, though? That Kevin Nash, Big Sexy himself, played Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, a far inferior sequel to the original. No big deal.
Super Shredder.
Who dies somehow by a rickety wooden frickin' dock. Okay, that's all I'll say about it. That doesn't bother me.
Aww, poor Shredder.
But I believe that it's time for Skullie's favorite question.
Yes. Can we go see your camp for a tour?
Of course. Absolutely. I would be honored to have you guys come over for the for a tour. And would you want to see everything? You want to see the pub as well as the rings, the new alley?
Yes.
We went
Yes.
Cool.
Is that even a question?
Wait, Skullie, be cool.
not
Be
even a
cool.
question.
Like,
Wait.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Wait.
Oh,
Right below, I want to say below us to
So-
the
Oh.
right.
Yep.
yeah. I've been in the same spot for over a year now. I think it's been, yeah. I've been in the same spot for 8. I want to say 17 months.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I
it's,
feel that.
yeah. I have
Dang.
not moved.
I'm a perma home dweller myself.
I
nice.
slowly became one of those as well, so I get that.
All right.
Because, well, you know, Skunk and I
Can't do
used to
it.
go on these walkabouts where we literally walk the
I know,
entire
yeah.
map looking for places to build. And once you find a place that truly resonates with you, well, you know, that's what
Yep.
I found. Really, for me,
You know-
it was how can I be as far away as possible from everybody? No,
See, a lot of people think I move a lot, but I only move in like a total of 5 different places,
And you just alternate them.
and I just alternate. Just,
The 5 different characters.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, sometimes I think about, I think I might want to build over in the mire because the mire is so beautiful. So beautiful. There's a nice waterfall area and so on. But
But this area.
I go, nah. There's always action down here. There's always something going on down here in the in this spot. And we lovingly call it the entertainment district. Because we have, of course, the litter box, which I did not load in. Of course, I probably could load it in, but the litter box usually sits across the pond, over yonder. So you got the cliffs that are to its back, and then it has the nice view of the nuke site. So all the camps have a nice view of the nuke site. So usually it sits right over there. And I don't think the litter box is friends with Skullie, so I don't think it would pop in.
oh
So
dear.
Yeah.
Well, the view here, I mean, just in general, if you walk down
Yeah.
this path here, it's as open as it can get. I mean, it is just
yeah,
Gorgeous.
stunning spot here.
Absolutely.
And you have the occasional super mutant spawns that pop up once in a while, but not a lot.
yeah. The 2 things that pop up here the most are the Mothmen, who basically there was an evil Mothman who killed my poor, sweet, defenseless Mikey Mega Sloth.
Oh man.
Yeah, I had him for 4 months.
Oh,
And yeah. Oh. But yeah, he had his own little area. He was inside. He was an inside sloth. He wasn't an outside sloth.
he was a trained inside sloth.
He was an inside sloth. Yeah, he had his own little area, his own little pen. And yeah,
right.
freaking Mothman killed him. Yeah.
You
But
know.
and a Flatwoods monster.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's always I think, a good strategy to build at a random event spawn because sometimes you have to deal with something pretty gnarly, but typically you don't have to deal with the continuous spawn of enemy adds.
Exactly.
Which,
But
yeah,
plus, it's kind of nice when you walk up to your camp and everything's glowing purple.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Your
Yeah.
spawn is way cooler than mine. I also live at a random spawn spot, but I get freaking prize bot and insult bot. Those are my 2 number ones. And then sometimes I get a nice little scorch beast. It's pretty prim. It's
Actually,
terrible.
why is that showing on yours? That should not. Okay, obviously that has an issue. Hold on a second. Sorry. Yeah, I just.
Is the generator
that.
not supposed to be there?
Yeah, there you go.
Aha!
Aha, hee hee, hoo hoo.
But
This place is awesome.
No,
Boy.
I love the. Well, it's funny. I always want to say I love the El Gato. I love the cat bar. I love it.
The cat bar.
El Gato.
Yep. The gato. Yeah. So now
Oh.
that you guys are here, let me show you around. So
please.
when you walk up to the gato, I used to use some, I used to be use the El Gato. It was El Gato Pub, but then I realized I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 lights that I could actually use someplace else. So now it's called Gato.
Wait, why
I
not?
figure people can figure it out when they get up
Yeah,
here and
they-
realize it's a bar.
Yeah.
And to the right hand side, we have an open seating area. So when the litter box is open, anybody who wants to come out here, have a little food, a little drink. I have my cook back there in the kitchen. So decided to build it a little bit off on the water so you can actually hear the water if you're sitting there on the if you're sitting having your meal or your beverage of choice. And then wanted to also have kind of a little bit of an atrium with a tree and a light inside, kind of make it feel, like I said, nice and homey and comfy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I
No
love
fire
it.
on the outside. And then the restroom is in between the main bar area and the outdoor restaurant,
Ooh.
the cafe, if you will.
Ooh, this is
Cut-
a nice
It's
restaurant.
really pretty.
The cat thing. I'm dead.
I like
So-
how there's the doorbell for the toilet. That way you can sufficiently alert the person inside to
That is
hurry up
correct.
with their doo-doos.
To piss it off and hurry up.
Come on,
You
there's
Or-
can
someone
actually
waiting.
also
Or
you can actually
shower.
use the toilet is usable since it is
Oh,
a
yeah.
clean one. You can actually use it.
Looks like I see. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, Fenwa. All right, let me close the door.
Oh.
Well, I mean, where are you going? Never, yeah. Oh, a scat fest. Oh, yeah. There's been a lot of hilarious chatter in the chat tonight. We had a hashtag Dick Talk going on. A lot of good pitches for excellent
If there was a
daytime
hype
TV
train for
dramas.
TikTok, it would be happening right now.
Always TikTok. Always TikTok.
Well-
And of course, there's the elf back there giving you a thumbs up. Good job.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Good
you
job
did
on
it,
the potty.
pal.
Mm.
I'm a
And-
big kid now.
Yep.
Shredder,
And then
wow.
you have the shower area.
Did I just get up and sit back down? I'm fine. A wonderful bathroom. Well, toilet.
Very nice.
Shower room.
Thank you. And then this is so we used to have a bar and we used to have a bar downstairs. And actually that wall should not be closed up. Everybody seems to want to repair my walls. Big, huge thing, guys. Everybody, whoever comes by the gato, please do not repair my walls. So that wall to the outside is supposed to be open, so that when you have the wraparound deck, the fire is also on the outside.
Oh, I was wondering about that. Okay.
Yeah, so somebody came by and repaired it.
Freaking plebeians did.
Mhm.
Tell you what.
Jay's like, I can fix that.
This
Okay,
rat-
okay, Ruxy's ready to go. Ruxy's, but the thing is, we're not on a team, are we? No. Hey, Ruxy, you want to beat up my wall?
You gotta beat me up first.
Yeah.
Beat
hold
that
on.
brick.
Yeah, I don't want to
Skunk's
do.
like, repair the wall. Check. Right, just like
Yeah,
always
actually-
repair the walls.
Yeah, actually, Demas is funny too. He comes through, he goes, "Okay, I got it. So repair the wall." I said, "No, do not." Okay, okay. You said, "Yeah, no, repair the wall." Got it.
Just play the mouth harp as an answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there we go. So thank you, Roxy.
Nice.
Mhm.
So that's what it's supposed to be. So you can kind of come out here to the wraparound, hang out in the chair, watch the nuke drop over there, because that's where all the nuke drops are. Right over there.
You know,
Be a nice
it
sunset too.
kind of
Oh,
brings
that's
me a good idea for a early wish, as it were. We talked about before. I wish there was a way to toggle what you want your door to do, because we know that door timers are a thing in this game. We see it in the Nuka Shine Speakeasy. So I wish you could say, "I want my doors to be closed." So after 10 seconds being open, they close. Same with, Bethesda devs know that people like destroying stuff aesthetically. I wish you could set it Like, hey, I don't want it to be repaired now that it's destroyed.
Yeah, that would be great. I know a lot of people who would enjoy that because there's a lot. I mean, yeah, because there's a lot of people, and I would say a few on this particular stream
Yeah.
that use that technique and just leave it alone.
Right.
Don't touch that shit.
We've
Yeah.
had guests before because certain things, you know, it harkens back to the way in Fallout 4 you had different variations of certain things, right? And in this game, some of the items, for example, the totally stacked wagon, that looks really cool when it's destroyed.
Oh man,
And-
broken. That thing is beautiful. It's
Mhm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Previously, Just Inspired Fallout was on with us, and he talked about it. Everybody wants to repair that shit, so he just leaves a fire trap out there because he has to break it at least 10 times a day. And Rux, you yourself used to hide in private sessions with certain builds because you knew somebody
Oh,
would
yeah.
freaking repair
Yeah.
that shit.
Like your
just-
red rocket bar.
Oh yeah, that thing was.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Madness.
yeah. So the there used to be a lounge singer, let's call her, down here, and I kind of traded her in for the cook. So now we have a cook as opposed to the lounge singer.
Mm-hmm.
And because I thought, and again, the only reason she got traded in is because I thought when they said light, like they said, you know, allies
Oh
light,
yes, yes, yes,
then that
yes.
meant we get 2.
Two, yeah.
Oh.
So I totally thought that same thing too.
Yeah.
A light
Yeah.
companion, yeah.
Yeah, and so no,
No, they lied.
no, that did not happen.
No.
So I said, all right, well, fine, I'll take the cook, and then I'll do the wraparound because I always have this. I'll show you the cowboy upstairs, but the wraparound deck, and I thought that was nicer anyway. So
Oh yeah,
and then-
that front porch is amazing.
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then this is the kitchen. Built the gourmet kitchen here.
Luxurious.
Very
Yep.
lovely. Your cook's hands are extremely dirty.
Yeah, I got a problem. I don't know how to clean her. I mean, she
Oh,
just will
my.
not. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, there's water right out there. I mean, there's a whole freaking lake right there. Look, lake. Go jump in it. Then the fireplace here. It's fresh, you know, farm to table.
Mm.
There is an opening at the top there, so as we know, the skylights bring in light, and also I used to have a grating there for the rain, but then I realized that the rain comes in through the glass anyway, so I just left it like that.
It's yes, new magical phase glass.
Yes.
Phase
So
glass.
It's totally on purpose.
Then of course there's the workshop. You guys see that, and then we'll go upstairs before we head right into the rings. So upstairs we have this peanut throwing. I love this guy.
I love it
yeah.
up here. This is a really cool spot.
Oh,
Amazing.
the light coming in.
Yeah.
Complete, one of the best additions to the Atom Shop ever.
For sure. Good.
Yeah, my peanut tossing buddy here, Tipsy Tom. Yeah, he's always yee-hawing, but at least he's throwing peanuts everywhere. And he pours a brew, man. He pours a pretty nice brew.
He does. Like 4 different types of brews or 5 different types. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, pretty nice.
Boozy 2.0 right there.
Yep.
I mean,
Ruxy had the original boozy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love this sky. This like it's not a skylight, but it's like you have this glass on the roof here, but it's covered on top. It's like that. It just looks so good though. It's like you got the light in there.
I wanted to make it like a blue glow, and of course, my only issue is that we don't have enough lights. I love lights. I think
Absolutely.
I think we should have a budget of 80 lights. If you know, someone's gonna ask me, but yeah.
And then and 100 in the shelter. 100 in the shelter.
Exactly. I don't understand why we only get 50 in each. That's just bullshit, as far as I'm concerned.
It's a little ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah. But
well, it's like, I mean, Tipsy Tom is great and everything, but he has nothing on this week's Atomic Shop stuff. Just, you know.
Yeah, so you actually, Savage Rue makes a good point. It depends. Honestly, Savage Rue, it depends. They actually adjusted the lighting on the last update to make it brighter. So some stuff is brighter and some stuff isn't.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure exactly what they did, but so
I
yeah.
think
So
what's-
this.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. This is the upstairs.
Sorry.
This is the actual bar area, and Finn was chilling out over there.
Hell yeah.
It's really nice.
It's an excellent view. I mean, you probably get some very excellent nuke drop views from up here.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
crazy.
Absolutely.
I just can't get it. The view is quite amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Savage Divide. We're down here, the southern reaches of the Savage Divide.
Oh, excuse me, Skullie.
It's all about this valley, this vast valley to the south. It looks amazing. Sometimes you get the mist rolling in, and it's just perfection.
Oh, you should see it. Yeah, you should see it when there's actual rad storms that start down in Watoga, and they start to kind of roll this way. So cool. So cool.
Wait.
I do have rowdy freaking cultist neighbors down to the right, but hey.
I was like, guys, get back in the chair. I was gonna take a picture, and it was nice.
Oh, here we go. Back to the chair.
We do what we're told here.
I was like, that was a
People were-
lovely picture.
And rages, no, do not always repair.
Always repair.
He's incorrigible, that scamp.
Yes, he is.
Now,
Okay, I got it.
your apprentice, Greg Nice, the redefined gamer, redefining your home gaming viewing experience. He was speculating. We were all speculating earlier this week about the announcement that we might get sessions that you can modify. And the question remains, like, what does that mean? Does that mean we could set the time of day? Does that mean we could set the weather? Because for all of us people that like taking photographs and like throwing events, can you imagine if we could say, yes, rad storm. Yes, I want it to be raining. I want all the storms. I want it rad storm, rainstorm, and yes, like.
Well, that would be amazing because so a lot of us thought when private servers came around, we thought a few things, right? So the first thing I think we thought is that when we said private servers, we would have total full control over everything, right? So we'd be able to kind of say, all right, we're going to have a private session at, whatever, between, 9 o'clock at night through 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Because everybody loves, looking at their camps or having camp events when you got the beautiful, twilight out, the moon's out, and of course the lighting with all the glow and the effects, they look beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. And when it didn't happen, I think a lot of us were really kind of disappointed. The second point of disappointment was the fact that it's only 8.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like,
Although-
you only have 7 friends. You don't have more than 7.
No,
obviously.
you're not allowed to have more than 7 friends in this game. So
Yeah,
it's just
right.
like, so quickly it went from being sad about the not being able to control the sessions to the number one bummer is not having more than 8 friends or 7.
Yeah.
Well, and I know that a lot of people in Bethesda stream themselves, so they know what people like to stream, and the name of the game is large events that try to include the whole community. And a lot of us run into problems when you try to do it on a use a public session, and there's always those 5 people that won't leave. And even
Aren't there though? Aren't there?
yeah, there are. And even if you send J-Star with a Candygram being as nice as she can be, sometimes
Candygram.
they may never
Candygram.
read their message. Candygram for Mongo.
Candygram for Mongo. Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like Shark.
what's going
I feel like I feel like Chevy Chase is gonna be knocking at the door.
Ooh, an alleyway entrance to the next spot.
Come on into it's a cat fight alley. Come on into the alley.
beautiful.
Cool.
So this is Brawler League. So as I said, we've been at Catfight Nights for over a year now, and it was time to evolve it. The evolution takes it to an actual league, where we started off with unarmed combatants, and that remains the main Catfight Nights, and we have evolved it into 2 other disciplines, melee and power armor. Power armor, which we call Rock'em Sock'em, power armor, has actually taken off. A lot of people, I mean, it's super fun to watch. People are really, really enjoying.
Yeah, it's great.
It's amazing to watch. It really, really is. It's nothing like seeing this huge metal armor thing just flop in the air and fling around.
The sounds of it.
Or just drop so fast. Just boom, they just drop.
Yeah, the animations they have for the dropping of the power armor are much more. They're like flopping dolls. It's really accentuated. It's super fun to watch.
Well, wouldn't you say that pursuing the Rock'em Sock'em idea is kind of what put you on the radar, as it were, as a streamer, and maybe got you a little ink in the old scream sheets, didn't it?
Yeah, actually, I got some ink at the beginning, like in January of last year, and that was in a shotgun. What was it? Shotgun and row. So that was pretty cool. And then it kind of just started to evolve. So I had my second Catfight Nights, and I got a little bit more ink there. And then in August, picked up actually really good ink with Forbes.
That's right.
And so so Alex wrote a piece on it, which was fantastic.
Amazing piece.
Yeah, he was really just an amazing piece. And then in September, got noticed and got put into the Bethesda spotlight.
Hell yeah.
Which was I mean, I was blown away, just like so humbled, and wow.
You do so much, Xredder.
Yeah.
You really do so much for all of the community. It's just ridiculous. If you need your atoms, go to El Gato Pub.
Need atoms, need food.
Yeah, that's funny. Food, atoms, you name it. It's over at the Gato. We do try to make sure that the community is well supported. Want to make sure that everybody has some place to go to get their atoms for sure. Since they changed that up with seasons, right? So seasons change that whole dynamic. So players can't just continually crank out and earn those atoms anymore. That's it's kind of what we do. Try to help out where we can.
But also you can have a great time, watch an amazing stream. It's always a lot of fun to watch.
Thank you.
And to be a part of, and to get a chance to be a part of it too. So
yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing too, right? People want to be they want to be engaged, right? I think that's part of this game too. I think the game Fallout 76 as a whole, just like any other, actually not like any other. I haven't honestly, I have not seen or been a part of any other game at all that drives a community like this does.
Yeah.
Like the community in Fallout 76 is so self-supportive and just so positive. I mean, regardless of all the griefers, which by the way, that's the first thing, just a side story. The first thing that turned me on to the fact that this was a community was a griefer. So I built my first camp over. It was just a stone's throw away from Top of the World, and I'm sure everybody's built there. Like there's that little piece of water there that's in between, the radio station and the Top of the World, and I built there, and this frickin' mother. How much can I?
We can say fucker.
Yeah.
You can say
this motherfucker came around and just started fucking blowing my shit up, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, what is going on,
So
yo?
I'm like a level 45 at this point, and this guy comes around and he's like a level whatever he was, like an 85, or he may even be 100, and he's blowing my shit up, and I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, is this the way it's supposed to go? So I go, okay. So I bust out my gun and I die. Like, I think it must have been like 7 times, because he keeps coming back. He comes back, and I'm like dying. I'm like, well, this isn't fucking fun. This is bullshit.
This is horrible.
So
Yeah.
I hop servers, and of course my camp is totally destroyed. Totally destroyed. I'm like, shit. And this is the point where I don't have a lot of resources. I haven't gotten, I gotta go fucking get wood. I gotta get cement. You know how hard it is to get cement in this game?
Well, this
Yeah.
this was obviously
hot.
before Fallout first, and probably before we
Back
had
when it was-
800 stash too.
was it
So
400
Exactly.
stash back then?
Exactly.
And
all
copper
of that.
so that wood and steel get you real far in that stash box.
Man, I had to I had to go grind the freaking cement. I had to go. I'm like,
Oh
man,
God.
this fucking sucks. So I guess there were like 3 players who were watching this, right? Yeah, exactly, El Jorge. Yeah, the dark days.
Yes.
So,
The dark days.
these players were watching this, and they were level 100 plus, and they come by.
Yes.
And they help me rebuild. I mean, I don't know them from Adam. I'm not even talking to them. I haven't even opened up any stream chat at this point. No chat, no nothing. I'm not even talking to anybody at this point. It's all like, I think I'm playing Fallout 5 at this point, right? I'm like, shit, that's all I'm playing. So they come around, they help me out. They build a railing for me, and they give me my first 2 legendary guns,
Whoa.
which to this day I still use, but I couldn't use it at the time because I wasn't even level 50, and so they had just written like, hey, you're not gonna be able to use this until you're level 50, but hey, here you go.
When
This'll
you
help
do,
out.
get ready to whoop that ass.
Yeah, exactly. And to this day, I still use. I mean, those were legendaries. Those are like kind of the ones that people are looking for, and I've never gotten rid of those. And to this day, my main gun is one of those.
Yes, legacies of your
Legacy. Your days.
So after that, I opened up to the community, and I'm like, this is not a bad community. These fuckers can go, fuck themselves. But yeah, no, this is actually a really amazing community, and so that's kind of what started me with opening up on just area chat.
Absolutely. And I know for me personally, it's why I always come back to this game. Because I was fortunate enough to start it with, a close friend of mine. Maybe you've heard of him, Nuka Skunk. And,
Yeah, I have heard of him.
He's pretty cool.
My
He's pretty
brother,
cool.
Cobra Death Squad, aka Meat Popsicle, another student of photography. You guys would have a lot to talk about, I imagine. And but it was true, because you kind of envision it. You're like, well, we really wanted a Fallout 5. Let's all be real. And I was very skeptical about coming into 76 because I'd heard all the horror stories, and even when it was announced, I was like, whoa, bro, I don't want PvP in my Fallout, no offense. But we started meeting people. We randomly came across Jessica Starr building her Meat Week tribute, and then randomly came across Ono Mi Torta, better known as Trizzle Plays. And then that opened up a wonderful door to meet an entire slew, a smorgasbord of fantastic people from around the globe. And I've played MMOs for a while and never found a community like this. Because people are people, and why should it be you and I should get along so awfully? But you're gonna run into terrible people sometimes. That's just a given. But I think the kindness, the random acts of kindness we've all experienced has set this game apart from any gaming experience I've ever had in my life. And I'm eternally grateful for that.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I think that I never expected this to turn into anything as what it is now, and that's why I find it so important to kind of pay it forward, right? To pay it forward
Yeah.
to the community, because at some point you never know, right? You never know who you're helping. You never know who needs help. And guess what?
Mhm.
Just a nice, a nice hand, a nice gesture is always good.
Absolutely. Oh, were you coughing or is that a tear? I'm gonna think it's a tear. It's a tear. It's tears, everybody. Confirmation. It was tears.
Shredder, are you up there in the weight room?
I am in the weight room.
Oh, that
I'm
weight
just-
room is so much fun.
And if I may, J-Star brings up a good point. I am a white male. Let's just put that out there. I get it. There have been so many games dominated by very terrible young white men. It's just the way it is. And Fallout 76 is one of the first online games where you really experience like women in chat, girls in chat, people of all ages who identify as women, which you never really find in many MMOs. And if there are women, they're very quiet and they don't want to talk because there's so much toxic masculinity being spewed left and right. It's
It's
it gets to me.
It's not. Yeah, you're
hell,
absolutely
I
right.
played
not
college
only-
football, bro. Like it got to me. So that's neither here
it
nor
was
there.
so bad. It was so bad, and what's interesting is that when I did start to kind of like, like I said, open up, there I got hit up. I mean, I must have not too many times. I'd say like maybe 5 different times where some random person would just kind of send an invite. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll play, right? Because that's what I'm doing, right? I'm opening up, and I got my crew and everything. But you never know; you might find some good people. And there were a few times when I'd answer, and he's like, "Hey, suck my dick." Like,
Oh my.
Classic
wow.
male mature humor.
And this is like on like a nice Sunday morning, chill gaming, just kind of open up. I'm like, wow, did you kiss your mother with that mouth on a freaking Sunday morning, you little piece of shit? So yeah.
Excellent
And that's exactly
thoughts.
what I would have said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But to be fair, there anybody, no matter how you identify, no matter where you're from, you can be an awful person or you can be a wonderful person. But I think so many random elements about this game brought people who are looking for something similar together, both
Yep.
in the Twitch universe, streaming Fallout, and the game itself, just playing day to day. And
Yep.
the strangest thing happened when the pandemic began. This game became, I think, a lifeline for a lot of people. I've brought this up on the show before, because, hell, I know for me, my social experience, my friend group, it shrank, down to a tiny little ball. And without this game, without games like this, without video games that let you connect with people from around the world who are facing those same struggles, have those same things on their mind, it was a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Amen to that. I mean, this game I think has helped out a lot of people who would be completely isolated otherwise.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Skull, you got to make your way up here to the weight room, to the
There's a
workout.
weight room.
Oh, honey, I've
Yeah.
been up there already.
Oh, okay.
So then if
I like your
if Skullie's
bench.
seen the weight room already, so
Yeah.
that's the weight room and the locker room. Let's close. I mean, at least the last piece I get to show you guys tonight is the unarmed. And again, this particular build, shelter build, is designed specifically for Brawler League. It is training sessions. So the two rings you saw upstairs were for melee and for power armor. And this one, the quote unquote lore of it is that this is the unarmed one. So this is the original.
The lure.
Yes. So this is the original.
That's where it
Um,
started.
Is it canon? Is it canon now?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's canon.
Where it started.
So this is the one that's going to look dirtier and smokier, like as if you're in a a underground fight club in London. It's got the cigar smoke and the lights. Everything looks a little bit more darker. And upstairs is supposed to be the spot where it's all new. So it's all the new,
I feel like I got lost. Where'd you guys go?
all the new disciplines.
Down the
The
hatch.
utility down the hatch.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Where it says unarmed in the main room.
Ah, yes, yes. Ah, I see it.
Ooh, I like what you did with the face statue kind of things. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm. The Kirby.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that? When I first started buying plans, I went specifically to the White Spring, and I wanted that so badly. It's in that shop. It's in the last shop in the White Spring. It's on the wall. I'm like, ooh, I want that. And I kept on looking for plans. I'm like, is it a statue? Is it wall statue? What is it?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the unarmed ring.
Batman Gothic statue face.
Mm-hmm. It has its own little area back here. Its own little gym, little locker area.
That's cheating. You're cheating.
Oh, somebody's you guys. and Ruxy is actually dressed up exactly as he should for anybody who's dealing with fights.
I know. I was like,
That's a
ooh, he changed.
pugilist attire.
He
Yeah.
did.
Oh yeah, pal.
So yeah, that's it. Yeah, touring the rings.
Face me, you pedantic pugilist.
Pedantic pugilist.
My hat is better than your hat.
Those are words of treason.
Them's fighting words.
Impeach me now.
What? I don't
Love
think
it.
the president of the Enclave has been declared yet. Ooh.
Nice.
Such a cool vibe in here. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So amazing.
Well, and you kind of touched on that a little bit. For those who don't know, it's kind of not entirely rigorous, but it is somewhat rigorous of a training schedule once you get into the Fistfight League. So what does that entail?
Yeah, so once you get into the once you register for the Brawler League, which is actually on a website, it's elgatopub.com. You can just register, be part of it. We have a limited 36 slots for the year, and you pick your discipline, melee, unarmed, or power armor. And the idea is that we get you to kind of build your build, like just craft your build from there. And you can change it up every quarter. So we have finals every quarter. So we have winter finals coming up in February for unarmed. We have we'll have melee and power armor throughout the year. And the idea is that every quarter you get to kind of if you really enjoyed melee, great. But if you're like, oh, I want to try unarmed, you can definitely change out your discipline in the next quarter, and so on and so forth. So it's really kind of designed to help you get your build going, right? If you want to be a melee fighter, and there's tons of prizes. I mean, there's tons of stuff that you guys can actually get out of the whole thing. It's really designed. If you sign up for Brawler League, you get paw points, golden paw points, which are different than the streams regular paw points, and those golden paw points you can trade them in for atoms. And I know that lots of people end up doing that. They end up trading it in for atoms all the time, the regular paw points, but you can use them for all kinds of things that are up on the website. So
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it's like I said, it's really designed to support the community, help the community, and have a good time. And looks like Fen was looking for
just that.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, he's looking for a samba. He's looking for a samba bar or something.
The words of Trinity.
How low can you go?
How'd you do that? You moved like them. The agents. What?
Whoa.
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 No. Yeah. But
No, Stress, thanks for showing us these awesome camps. The awesome camp, awesome shelters. It's amazing.
Thank you.
So much to look at. The lighting is key, like you said. Lots of great lighting. The ring
Yeah.
lighting is fantastic. I love
Yeah,
the
the smoke.
and you know you're able to use lights without using your budget, which is really smart to do so.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? It's when I first saw shelters that were coming, and I saw the original photo of the atrium, I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
You planned ahead big time. Yeah.
Oh, way ahead. I mean, the minute I saw that, I'm like, yep, that's
I'm gonna put
becoming a. And originally, I thought it was going to be a triple ring inside the main one, but I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I couldn't fit the 4 square, like 3 4 squares. So I then just said, all right, that's cool. Guess what? I'm making the underground fight club.
Mhm.
So
Hell
this
yeah.
is the yep.
It's these vault rails that really.
So this.
Make
Oh,
it
sorry.
easy.
Finn.
Sorry, Rux.
No, go ahead, Finn.
Oh, I'm done. Quick comment.
So this one down here will be for the boxing gloves and the.
No, this one is straight up unarmed, so naked. This is the
Okay.
naked section.
nudies. The nudies. Okay.
Yep.
Nudies.
Yep. And yeah, so this is the OG, right? So this is the OG ring, the OG training center. That's why it's got the look and feel of OG. And upstairs is the new melee and new power armor. And each one is on a switch, on a power switch. So if you're coming in, which ring is active and which ring is not.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I had the privilege of seeing this whole kind of setup while you were building, which was really awesome to see. Your progress and how this room even has changed since I've even when I last saw it. So
yeah. I mean, the other thing too about this particular like space, I blocked off everything on the side, so everything is everything goes in one way and out. So there's a door. You can take this door right back to the atrium. You don't have to go back to the main entrance, so you can go right back to the
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
I think we lost her.
Shredder, can you hear me? Experiencing technical difficulties.
Yo, man.
Uh-oh. Wait, guys, if she's gone, there's a good chance we might get some glitch from this one.
Well, she's here.
Oh, she's still.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just Discord.
Yeah, we lost her on Discord.
No.
The mic was too hot.
Dude. it was like-
So hot.
Here we go.
Oh, she's rejoining.
hello.
There we
Hello.
go.
Yeah, I was here. I was hearing you the whole time. Discord has it, and Jess taught me this. Discord has a habit of doing that. All you have to do is just hang up and call right back.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we have a question in chat, and I think I might know the answer, but the chat is wondering, how did you get these lights that aren't part of the light budget?
Oh,
Those are
So-
connectors, right?
Conduit.
Yeah,
right?
so these are in the connectors, and so I saw this. So the first person I saw do this was Frosty. So Frosty had done this for one of yep. And I the minute I saw her do that, I'm like, yeah, I want that. I want that now, because
Oh, yeah.
like I said before, I'm a photographer, and the best thing that you have to control the light, and it's all about the lighting. So 50 lights is not enough, and I ended up saying, I bet you I can I could light the ring like this, and unfortunately the litter box is jammed with I got too much, but the budget's tapped. The thing about the conduits, it does take up some budget, but you could put as many as you like.
That
Awesome.
brings us back to what we were talking about earlier. It's strange that there are a lot of light elements that aren't technically lights, or aren't in the light category. And it's like, if you can have 100, static electricity orbs, why can't you have 100 lights? It's because
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But hey, yeah.
No, this looks great. This lighting it has like this like flare to it, like it's like a glare. It's like glamorous, like you're about to put on a show,
Yeah, it has. Well, what it did down here versus any place else. Like if I take it, like if I build these up above ground, it has a different effect. It's the smoke. It's the air that's coming in that is natural to these shelters. So if you walk into a clean shelter, you'll notice there's like steam coming through, which is supposed to be like air being fed into it, and that's what this is. And if you just stand there and watch, you'll just see this. You just see this like this cloud just kind of move around, which is cool.
Yeah. It really helped for light diffusion down in the shelter, having these pre-existing smoke elements in here. So cool.
Yeah.
Steam elements.
Yeah, I like to think of it as cigar smoke, like from the underground fight club. Yeah, people just hanging out on the couches and just chilling out,
having a stogie,
having
some bourbon.
That's right. Well, tequila, bourbon, sure, that's right.
Yeah, I see a lot of detail. It's really, really cool. Really cool. This is probably my favorite part down here is just seating, the bar and the seating arrangement here with the fireplace and shit. It's awesome.
I'm blown away by all this.
Absolutely.
And this clock though is really cool, lit up here like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that clock is insanely cool. The lighting effect from that clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your trophy room, the little entranceway. It's really nice too. Green.
Yeah, that took me a little while. A little while. The minute I saw, I knew I wanted to make this like this green, like the whole space nice and green as you walk in. So it kind of gives you like the walkway, and you kind of get like the trophy thing. So you feel it is part of that, underground fight club where you walk in, you see like the trophies, and you see like the like whatever. And when I started building it, a friend of mine, Batty, came on, and as I'm building and he's like, "Hey, Shred, take a look at this," and he put down the mutant tubes. And I'm like, "Oh, dude, build me 4 of those now."
Absolutely.
Because I was like, okay, how do I close out the corners? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, and they were green, so I could actually make the whole place glow nice and green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like how you closed in the space here. It almost seems, like, by now we all know what the shelters look like. So it's like when you walk into someone's shelter and it doesn't look like what you're expecting, it's always nice to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing too that I noticed about shelters is that you can't. I mean, part of it, and I know it's annoying to a lot of people, and it is a little bit annoying to me. But after a while, you kind of roll with it. You kind of have to take a look at it and go, okay, you know something? This is a shelter. It's not going to change. You have to roll with it. You have to admit that it's a shelter, and there's going to be elements of it you can't change. And you can't block it all out. You can't create it into its own little thing. The best way I could actually work with it is just to work with it, to recognize that it is what it is. So I didn't go off and completely block off the elements of the walls or the ceiling or any of the other little pieces that are that are natural to the shelter. And I think it works better that way.
Yeah, for this type with you see the glass, you got the glass texture seeing through the wall with the posters and the hazardous stripes and the lights and the texture of the steel and
Absolutely. Was there a third shelter or is this the last
This
stop
was
of that
it.
tour?
This is the end of the tour. Please keep your hands and feet inside the car as we leave the park. This is pretty much it. I didn't build the third one because exactly, Jorge. I exit through the gift shop.
That's a nice
Exit to the
art
gift shop.
documentary.
Maybe you should make that into a gift shop.
Yeah, I didn't use the other one, which is
Lobby,
which
the
is-
lobby.
I can't figure out what to do with the lobby. The lobby is it's
Huge.
it's too much on the front end and not enough on the back end.
It's
If you know
weird
what
in
I
the
mean.
front. It's definitely interesting in the front.
We're describing shelters, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh, ooh. Yeah, we went the dick talk really fast, didn't we? Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for showing us El Gato and these two awesome arenas. I hope you people out there, our viewers, have got some ideas if you want to build something for fistfights, etc.
Yeah. Can I just quickly say that I thank you guys so much for having me. And
gosh, yeah.
I know it's been a long time. The time difference obviously was a big deal. So
Yeah.
Thank you for staying up late with
Yeah,
us.
I'm really
I know,
proud of
no
you,
problem.
Shredder.
I took a power nap.
Staying up past your bedtime.
It's almost 1:30 in the morning.
It's
Yeah.
impressive.
Party time.
Yeah, we're on the same time, Shredder. We're on the same time. I'm a
that's
night
right,
owl.
we are, Roxy, that's right.
I'm a night owl, dude. So it's all good.
All right. Oh, that's right, because you're a DJ. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still in the blood. It's still in the blood.
Yep. It never leaves, dude. It never leaves.
Nah. I'm hoping to start that up here on the Twitch myself. So it should be good.
Yeah, that should be
Saturday.
awesome. That'd be awesome.
Heck
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
will be.
man, that would be like a total. Yeah, you guys between you and Greg should do like total scratch off. That would be amazing. Cat scratch fever. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do some Justin Bieber remixes. Call it Cat Scratch Bieber.
Yeah. That's right. So, so if you guys don't mind, can I give a quick shout out to what's happening
Oh,
this
heck
weekend?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All of
so,
All of it.
This weekend we have Saturday night. So there's not going to be any bingo on this Friday, because of the fact that we have to kind of prepare for the grand championship. So we have the 9 winners from last year are going up against each other this weekend on
nice.
Saturday.
Ooh, that is a
And
must watch.
it is going to be, it's going to be off the hook, because everybody has had like plenty of time to continue to level up, to
Train,
fine tune their builds,
Yeah.
to train. And it's looking, we just had a quick training session this past Saturday, and it's looking like some of these folks really are, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be super exciting. So that's
It's
the first thing.
gonna be a slobber knocker.
It is. It's gonna be and we have a special guest, a super special guest, who's going to be joining us this time for the first time. Yeah. So he goes by Uncle something or other. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. But he will be joining. We have Scruffy 23, who's going to be also our guest announcer.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Put that beard on camera.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, it's 9:00 on Saturday, and it is 3 weight classes: featherweight, middleweight, and heavyweight. And it is going to be pretty crazy. Plus, if you guys have never watched Catfight Nights, there is betting. So you can actually bet on a winner, and you could win. You could walk away with 1,000 atoms. Not to mention other stuff in stream, which I know Rekka Renee. That's how she won her Foshnock prize pack. So yeah. all kinds of
So
cool stuff.
are there slots still open?
For fights?
Mm-hmm.
For Brawler League, yeah. There are I believe 10 slots are still open.
10
Wow.
slots
Look
are
at that.
still open.
Yep.
Go in, Jay.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Get your spot.
Yep.
Maybe.
Do it, Rux. Do it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes, Jay.
Yeah.
No, those people really, some of those cats really know how to fight.
Yeah, Swindler's Fist in there, because that's who I'm betting on.
Swindler Fist is in there. In fact, the lineup for featherweight is Jessica Starr versus Mothman. And then Darth Mothman, and whoever wins from there goes up against Metal Madam. And she's fierce, guys. She is fierce. Wow.
And she knows how to trash talk.
Yeah, she does.
She's good at it.
Star,
Yes.
Star
Great
will
trash
always
talker.
get my monies.
No.
Great trash talker. And then we have for the middleweight, we have RM Awesome versus Felipe. So Felipe, he comes to us from Brazil. He's actually one of our so he's down in Brazil, and we haven't seen him in fights. He did a little bit of the rock'em sock'em a little bit, but he hasn't been in the ring, because once you win the championship, you can't come back for the year. So you kind of have to wait it out until the grand championship. Yep.
You hold your belt for a little while, you know?
Yeah, you hold your belt, exactly. And then whoever wins from that one goes up against Darth Rages.
Oh.
Yep. So that's Darth Rages. And then for the heavyweight, this is where Swindler comes in. For the heavyweight, we have Crawler 2000. Crawler is going up against Morning Zombie. And
cool.
Yep. And whoever wins from that one goes up against Swindler's Fist.
Yeah.
Well, my money's on Swindler's Fist no matter what anyway, because that dude is serious.
Dude is serious.
That dude is serious.
No offense, Darth Pretty Boy Rages.
As far as power armor though, the Viking dude is serious.
Oh, Norse Ragnar.
Dude, that dude will kill you, your whole family, and destroy your camp, take everything out of your stash, and beat you up again.
Yeah.
Dude is serious.
Yeah, he freaked a lot of people out, to be honest. So when we started doing the training sessions, because we do training sessions for a reason, right? Because we want to make sure people can fine tune their builds and see how they go up against others who are also doing trainings, right?
That's how you match make and stuff.
That's how you match everybody up. And not only that, but it's also I try to emulate real life as much as possible. So if you're going up against, if you're training for a boxing match, guess what? You're going to be training with boxers, right? You're not just going to be going around and, just kind of punching things and so on. Yeah. You want to be training with people who are training like you are, so you know how to adjust your build. And are you going to be more luck based? Are you going to be more endurance based? Are you going to be more strength based? How are you going to adjust your cards? And there are banned cards, of course. So, so when he came into the ring and we started doing training session, we all just kind of had our jaws just dropped. We're like,
dude,
shit.
I'm talking crush, seconds was like,
oh my God. Oh, we're like,
2 hits,
crap.
and he's not even bloodied. You can't be bloodied, so it's how is he just crushing you like that? It's crazy.
So yeah, he's as it turns out, and this is kind of like the thing, right? His build happens to be a power armor build.
Straight power armor.
Straight power armor. So which is a thing, as it turns out.
Yeah, some people do it, I've heard.
Surprise!
I do not take this off. I sleep in my power armor.
Yep. So all his cards, all of his everything is all designed around power armor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Norse Ragnar, he's an animal.
Yo, I'll never forget that. And then Skunk basically sacrificed himself, basically.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely did. He comes in the ring.
He did.
And he's like, oh man.
Well, the thing about Skunk was he had a melee build, but he couldn't take it anymore. And like a week and a half before the fights, he changed back. I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Skunk.
Yeah. Wow. And it was Yeah, he stood in the ring. I mean, I think it was like
He punched maybe punched him once in total of the 3 matches.
it's like what the hell?
Oh my
my
God.
god. Oh, it was
It was
brutal.
insane. It was really.
It was brutal.
It was.
Yeah.
But the funnest part was there was we've had was for Rock'em Sock'em especially, and actually there've been some for the unarmed, for cat fights, for the naked ones. It's when it goes back and forth. And there are times like when there's comebacks, and there was when Crawler went up against Shakura in the first was it second? No, it was first. They went, so Crawler won like the first 3, and then Shakura came back, and she won. I mean, they went back and forth. They went a total, I think, I'm trying to remember, they went a total of 14 rounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
It's
so
like
it's
legendary.
yeah, so it's great when it goes back and forth. And in Rock'em Sock'em, that was definitely the case. It went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and that's always fun to watch.
Well, it's entertainment. It's entertaining.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep you on
wanna
your
root for the
toes,
underdog. Yep.
You're on the edge of your seat.
Yep.
Who's about to go down? Oh man.
Yeah, that was epic. Yeah, Enigma Echo. Yep. Yeah, it was absolutely epic. There's a few that were really epic, and I actually have them up on my channel. If anybody actually just wants to rewatch them, so I have all the championships up there. There's a few that are really epic.
Hell yeah.
Very cool fights. Yep.
I might have
Lots
to.
of
I'm
cool
definitely going to
stuff.
try to sneak my way into the peanut gallery this Saturday. But
Yeah.
once again, what time is that? Saturday night.
It is 9:00 Eastern time, Saturday night. We are starting, so to get everybody on and to kind of keep some spots available for our special guest.
Hell yeah.
Scruffy has offered to kind of start populating along with us, Squad Sigma. Squad Sigma will also be running security.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to all the members of Squad Sigma, Nakari, Sigma Commander, Spoon, Lay Small Spoon, and friends. What a wonderful group of people. If you're looking for a group of people to help you out, get ready for an event by dropping news, by doing some anti-griefing patrol, look for Squad Sigma on Twitter.
They're just like cool peeps
Check
too.
them out.
Like just
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sorry to cut
Yeah.
you off there, Shredder.
No, that's right. I love them. They're fantastic. So.
But yeah, once again, chat. That's 9 p.m. Eastern this Saturday. El Gato Pub. You gotta go there. You gotta check out the fight nights if you haven't been before. And it's really interactive. It's a lot of fun, like all of her streams. Once again, you gotta check it out. I've been dropping the Twitch link. If you aren't already following El Gato Pub,
Do it.
just do it, man. Do it.
Do it.
Come on. But once again, thank you so much for showing us your cams, for being on the show.
Thank you.
You are a legend, madam, and it's
Oh,
nice
thank
to
you
have
guys.
you in the
I
hot
agree.
seat.
Legendary
guys.
Shredder.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys coming out and all the kind words. It's hard for me to take any. As people who know me, taking any kind of praise, I just kind of just get weird.
Well, just know, Shredder, you influence people positively, and that's all that matters. You.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's-
thank you.
Yeah, man.
It's all I ever want to do. So thank you so much. It's good to know that it's working.
Heck, hell yeah.
For sure.
Sorry
Well,
to take up
it's,
so much of the time too.
No.
Oh
I took up,
no,
like-
it's okay. Gotta
be
get that
real.
word out, man.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Get the word out.
Don't
Get
worry,
more
there's-
followers. Get more viewers. Get more people
Mhm.
like wrapped up in the 76 community. It's worth it. So.
The push to 1,000. The push to 1,000.
Exactly. The
Oh,
push
that's
to
right,
1,000.
Yeah.
That's right. The road to 1,000. Yeah, that's right. And I also have that going on. Yeah, actually, it's May, and there's also some good prizes too there. So yeah, push to 1,000.
Yeah, don't worry. We only have 2 new items to talk about tonight. so,
Yeah.
I know exactly.
It's crazy.
It's a good week.
But
yeah.
I believe we have speaking of reruns, we have this excellent commercial that I just got my hands on from Radiation King Televisions. So yeah, let's check that out. Tired of seeing new and exciting films? Bored with the novel and tantalizing radio dramas created each fall season? Well, then do we have just the thing for you. Join in the excitement as Radiation King Television proudly announces the latest invention in storytelling, the rerun. That's right. Why spend your hard-earned tender on something pristine, fresh, and imaginative when you can experience the safe and predictable joys of all your past favorites? Coming soon to your own Radiation King TV set. Warm up to the familiar tones of Kentucky Fried Western Bundle, or relax to the soothing cinematics of Abbott and Costello Meet the Mothman. Heck, you could even get reacquainted with the lovable characters of Little Contemporary House Theme on the Prairie. Remember, why go for something new when you can buy the tried and true? For kids.
Yay!
For kids.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Which brings us to this very exciting week in the Atomic Shop.
So exciting.
Poodle skirts back. All right, y'all have a good night.
That's true.
Yep. That's the only exciting thing.
I told you, man, some of these reruns are hot. Some of them are hot. They're fresh for a rerun.
For a rerun, yeah.
Some of them.
So, not all.
But how do we want to tackle this? Do we want to talk about the triple threat page and kind of rehash some of the other stuff and get into the special page, because that's where some of the rare items got reintroduced for 1 week only.
Yes.
One of those being only for Fallout Firsters. Do you want to kick it off, Skullie Face, or shall I? Who wants it?
Whoever wants to bite the bullet on this page.
All right, I'll do it. I'll put the bullet in my cheek and whittle it around with my tongue. Tongue in cheek. Here we go. So, if you are going crazy for the drab green of the U.S. Army color tone, prepare for battle with this U.S. Army paint for your power armor. It goes on the T-45, T-51, T-60, and T-65 for once. The Ultrasight, the Excavator, and the X-01. So, quite literally, all of the power armors. Which is rare, to be fair. All right. Next to that, we actually do have a pretty cool new item. For those of you who like to look menacing, but also have era-appropriate air recycling gear. Yeah, the bone gas mask. Protect your face with someone else's face. Now that's a good sentence. I like that. They don't need it anymore anyway. That is... See, for the writing alone, I think I can forgive him for this week, because that is a really good description. Applause. Wonderful. Put somebody else's face on your face. But that's a cool mask. if you want the skull face,
Put
you
your
want the
face on another face.
Yeah, if you want to be the Nicolas Cage of the wasteland, taking his face off, putting it on your face, and then using a nice acidic base to get the sloth the skin away, this is the mask for you. Look at it. I've already seen some pretty cool pictures. And next to that, I gotta imagine that they're gonna work on this item, because a lot of people have some criticism on the Vault-Tec prototype purifier, because it looks like a very cool item that should be able to be placed anywhere, but as of now, I believe it has to be placed on soil, as if it was one of the other purifiers.
Yeah.
Hopefully they change that. But enjoy clean, pure water delivered from this compact water purifier by Vault-Tec. Requires the water purifier. Small plan to be learned. So it's a skin, essentially.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, right, you can't put it in the shelter, which is unfortunate. A, because it's a Vault-Tec bunker. B, because it looks really cool. And I think they're working on it. We have word that they are working on adding things to the shelter that aren't in there yet.
We have word. This just in, right from Bethesda.
This just in. They have yielded to the Reddit demands yet again. So yeah, they will be trying to bring in, for example, displays down into the shelter, because they need to get that done before they introduce power armor displays, because everybody wants an armory. I know I want an armory down there. I want it. I need it. Let me cool off. All right, moving on. The rest of these items are reruns, as I said earlier, but they're excellent. We got the Tactical Ops Under Armor. I do not know what the price is because I bought that a long time ago for bush creeping. $4.90. Wonderful.
Pricey.
And it really is a good idea if you play Nuclear Winter. Get this for your Under Armor. It allows you to hide in shadow and bushes galore. So check it out. Next to this, we have two really cool statues. If you don't have them yet, we have the Hero statue set. Very cool. When you interact with it, you can spam it as much as you want and get a nice little nuclear explosion. Who needs diplomacy when you've got a mini nuke? Decorate your camp with these life-sized Hero of the Wasteland statues. Very wonderful.
They're pretty awesome.
And of course, we have the interactable Iron War Hero statue next to that. Both of these are on sale for 350 atoms for 5 days. And the Iron War statue, it also Iron Hero of the Great War statue. Ah, there it is. It also has a really cool animation. You touch it, it shoots off the cannon. Look at that.
Big booms.
It does.
Big time.
And not like a dookie boom, but like an actual artillery shell ordnance boom. Next to that, we have a nice beret if you like that, because this beret set, it's deceiving. You got to look at it because it has a lot of different skins for the beret. Match with any color palette you desire. Establish your authority with the military beret bundle.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I get this. I actually own it. I don't know where I got this bundle from. Oh, probably for the Flyboy. So if you bought the Flyboy bundle, you probably already owned this.
Well,
yeah,
cheap.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Because base price is 300 atoms, on sale for 210, so it's a good buy.
Yeah.
Good purchase. Now, an item that a lot of people I know were wanting to come back did. The Bard Chain Tire Set, right? For 150 atoms, fortify your raider camp with these large Bard Chain tires. You can do a lot with these. Get imaginative with these because they can fill a lot of strange aesthetic needs that you previously probably weren't thinking about. Help fill in some gaps here and there and help create a really cool aesthetic in your camp, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And it's 50% off.
Immersion.
Immerse yourself in these tires. You can fit. And it's 150 atoms for 5 days.
Bulk rubber.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
For your bulk boy.
And next to that, we still have on this page, if you haven't picked it up already as a Fallout Firster, go ahead and get the Vault Lobby Shelter. Pick that up. All right, well, Popcorn, I don't know where you guys want to go next, but who wants to take it? Huh? You, Rux, you're talking. You're making noises. I'm picking you. I choose you. Go!
I choose you. All right, next we got the White Spring Resort bundle. For me, see, because I have a couple of pieces. I think the full price was 1,500 atoms on that.
Yep.
All right, with that, you get the stage, the organ, just the really cool this cart thing that I don't know. I've been seeing people ride it. It's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous.
I love it.
But if you collect all the little rides, I mean, that's definitely one to have. You get some really cool floor stuff. I'm not a particular fan of the colors, but the marble floor is off the chain. That is a fantastic floor. Let's see. And we also get our awnings. That's a cool addition to your home, your homes there. Definitely really cool. Your new wallpapers. I think we all had those for free for a little while there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our Art Deco busts.
They're pretty epic, actually. I wasn't keen on them. It's like, whatever. And then I started putting them in my camp. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, and then you can get all that stuff, obviously. I think it's every single bit of it. Yeah. So you can get the rest of that a la carte if you want. You can get the organ for 500. The golf cart ride for 500. The wallpapers for 500. The floors for 500. Then you can get the Art Deco bus for 250. I think it was 250 or 300. I'm not sure. I got the.
I'm pretty sure it was 250. Hang on, let me pull it.
Let's see. Price check on the bust.
I don't know.
I think it's
let's see
250.
here.
It is 250. It is.
It is
250.
250.
And then you got the way overpriced Volt Atrium Shelter for 1,800.
Agreed.
Way overpriced. I'll wait till that goes on sale. Definitely. I'll definitely wait.
Ooh, they messed
And-
up the price on their article.
Mm.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
on their article, it says the White Springs Camp Bundle is 1,200 atoms. It's actually 1,500.
1,500, wasn't it?
It's
Yep.
probably because whoever was writing the article owned one of the items. It's like,
Yep.
oh, let me check really quick. Whoopsie. That's fine.
Also on this, you got the free shelter poster, and for firsters, you got the tactical op suit, which is pretty cool. There are some differences. I think I like this coat, the actual outfit itself. This one better than the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah. And a lot of people's gripes with some of those items is that, they don't want that symbol. So it's nice if you wanted that without the Brotherhood of Steel, finale on it. It's definitely cool.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good bundle. And the tactical op suit. That's a good page, decent page. It's a good one.
Absolutely.
Next, we got the greatest hits.
I'll do it. So if you didn't get it already, the on the greatest hits we have the Flying Fortress is back. It's currently on sale for 490 atoms. I honestly just want it for the door. The door looks really cool, which they don't show on here.
Alright.
The door is nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I might end up getting it this time around. I kind of regret it missing out, but now I'm like, all right, cool, might save some money.
Yeah, it's on sale, guys. If you didn't get it last time, now's your chance.
We got 5 days.
Oh, yeah. And then also they brought back the Nuka-Cola wallpaper set. Oh my god, you guys, if you haven't picked this one up yet, what are you doing?
Yeah, there's only like one good wallpaper in there.
I mean, I like most
It's
of them.
I'm just teasing. They're all ugly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's about right.
Rude.
And that is
But-
currently on sale for 400 atoms instead of 800.
Now the best thing on this page is that mosaic tile, though.
Oh,
I
yes,
picked that right up real so fast.
guys.
Get it. If you do not have it, get it.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have to jump on PC after this and grab it. It's currently on sale
I grabbed
for
it.
350 atoms, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This was
I
one
grabbed
of...
it for my PS4 character for sure.
Oh yeah, this is one of the best first floorings that we ever got, and they held out on bringing it back for.
Yeah, they brought it out for like a couple days, and then it didn't come back for like a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they finally brought it back, and then they brought it back again. Yes.
It sells because it's nice. It's really good. It's also good for when you're building and you really want to know where the center of something is. Like, okay, I know I need to move this over 4 little tiny blocks. You can actually see those little blocks on the floor, so you can use the floor to help align your benches, your stuff you're putting on the floor. You're
yeah.
straight because your cabinet is flush with that row of little squares. At least that's what I do. That's just what I do.
Me too.
Everybody take note.
when you're meticulous and you want everything to be perfect, this is the floor for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's sometimes I
that.
use that floor and then I'll switch to another floor because
Mhm.
I know I've aligned it where I needed to, and then I'll switch the floor. So
Nice.
yes.
Yeah.
Masterclass lessons with Mr. Ruxpin.
I don't know if it's master class, but something like that.
Just accept
This
our
is
love.
like the crafting This is like the crafting club that is in the back of Michael's.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
Oh,
that, and they make like flower baskets and fucking.
And there's like 10 crock pots of like spicy meatballs in the back with little sausages and sauce.
Oh,
Yo,
yes.
yo! I never been to one like that before.
Out,
Yo,
yeah.
she got to. Yo, I did. This like a potluck craft joint right there. Like that's like a bring your own meatball dish. Oh
And
shit!
craft.
Oh my goodness.
Now I want
Hot
some
glue and hot meatballs.
Oh,
Yes.
So, who wants the next tab, guys?
I guess I'll do it. That leaves me.
Well, your dress is in it.
Yeah.
I know. The one dress I rocked before they took it away from us last year. So if y'all haven't picked up the New Year's bundle, ta-da! Here! And it's leaving away. Yay! Grab that gala dress. That's like the best one for cleavage, biceps, curves, shoes. I think I don't.
I think it covers it.
Am I crazy?
does.
Do these
The
not
new-
have timers next to them?
No, they don't. But it says vaulting, so I'm pretty sure it might be leaving like for the next 2 weeks or 2 months. Because they always say vaulting, and it's
I'll give it from 2 days to 2 years.
Yeah, the only one that has a
Yeah.
timer on it is the fireworks, which is 5
Yeah.
days. So I imagine it's got to be
5
5
days.
days.
yeah. Honestly, this whole bundle, I bought it slam down, one, so I could get the gala dress, and two, I love the grandfather clock. We saw it. I mean, I've had it a couple of my bases, actually every base. The lighting's great. It sounds like a real grandfather clock. Oh, it's really nice touch. If you have that camp built, or one of your other characters have it, that's definitely a distinct characteristic to it.
Yes.
And again, the gala dress, best for curves and cleavage. I think it comes with the rifle emote too. The rifle drill emote, or no?
Yes, it does.
I have it. Okay, because
Yeah,
like I
that's-
have it for some reason. So
It's a good emote. That's a good one.
yeah, but yeah, that bundle I think is all for 1,200. Mine's broken down, so I'm going on Skullie Scream right now.
Yep. it's
And
1200.
you can then after that you can buy the whole package individually, separately by itself, so you don't have to spend 1,200. But might as well. If you have that, if you don't, then you can wait till next year, or just get that gala dress if you have a girl character or a male character. Or you just want to wear it and rock this dress. I don't care. Just get it. Oh, it's great.
Right?
Yeah, great. Okay. Yeah. So moving on, because the special page is the best page because, sorry, us OGers, the dress that we've owned since the last 2 years because it was in the shop for 1 week. Our spotlight is gone because the
Aw.
poodle skirt is back. Finally, after 2 long years, you guys, 2 years.
Woo!
So that's all I wanted to cover with the poodle page. Anybody else want to cover anything else on the special page?
Somebody's mom begged for that poodle skirt to come back.
Strongly
Fun.
worded letters.
Don't forget.
I would
about
do
the-
anything.
Don't forget about that fruit hat coming back for Fallout Firsters.
I know, that's crazy. Is it free or was it a 700 atoms? Or was it
350.
350?
Yeah, 350.
Damn.
350.
Yeah, that, and we got the
Yeah.
Raider Collectron Station for 352. That's
He's the best.
he's the best. He's the best, straight up.
His humor is top notch.
I think I paid the full for him when he came out.
Same here. Hands
Is-
down it.
Definitely the best. The best skin too. I think he looks the best.
I just
And then
love
your-
to understand his
Your
way.
free
He insults you.
natural resistance, horrible icon here. Take
Yeah,
it away, Finn.
I'm
Take it
not
away.
even claiming
Take,
that.
take it away, Finn.
Oh, you mean this should I mean everything rolls right off of you when you have the natural resistance plate icon. Another masterfully crafted icon of showing somebody's extremely excellent skills of cutting and pasting. Look at that. Wonderful. I'm impressed.
Can I say it? And the poodle skirt person, it looks like Ginger. All I'm just saying, I'm gonna go through my photos to see if they stole Ginger.
That bald gray mannequin woman looks like Ginger.
No, click on the picture, you
Oh,
nerd.
I was like, I mean, I don't see the resemblance. Oh yes, okay.
That definitely looks like a mannequin in that.
Hey, I've seen Reeve pulled out this outfit, and he looks amazing. So,
Oh.
You're talking about You're talking about the picture, right?
yeah. So once
I
you
mean,
click on the poodle skirt,
it do look a little bit like Ginger,
yeah, almost. But I'm like,
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that about wraps it up for the old shop this week.
man.
Time for wishes and data mines, which,
Mhm.
thankfully, with the reopening of the test servers, we got a brand new batch of data mines, did we not?
We
Yes.
did. I think between the similar community and I think Skullie, I got to see quite a bit of you good.
So many goodies to look forward to.
So save those atoms, guys. Start collecting cans and selling them because you're gonna need those atoms soon. I don't know. You think they're gonna be like event things again, or you think they're actually gonna be atomic shop items?
Yo, but the drivable motorcycle though, come on, guys.
Oh my!
Dude,
Oh,
is there actually a legitimate
I'm just
drivable?
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just
I was
fucking.
like, what?
That would be
I'm like, they're
amazing.
finally doing mounts. Look, that's
I know.
Oh shit!
It's like
That's
you
my
don't go
wish.
any faster, but you look like you're riding something, so there's that.
right. Well,
You're a
think
little-
about how fast you can go when you have the I forget what the perk is called when team maneuvers, squad maneuvers. When you have that turned
Squad
on
maneuvers.
and you have the speed demon on,
Oh, you book it,
mutation-wise,
dude. You
you
run.
go fast as shit. And I
You
would argue
run.
that's just as fast as any mount goes in ESO, for example. So, they can introduce it. Just do it, pals. Like,
Mhm.
introduce some motorcycles, introduce rad stags, introduce the ability to ride a giant Yagwai. I mean,
Yeah.
come
Yes,
on.
I was thinking Yagwai. I was like, I
yo.
want to ride a Yagwai.
Yes.
Shit. Y'all thinking too small. I'm thinking Scorch Beasts. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, can we get Skippy a sheep squatch mount? That would be so cute.
I want to ride. See, there's this. I've had this dream that they'll introduce an event about the mole rat queen or a rad rat queen, any sort of rat queen that's just huge, like Scorch Beast Queen, huge, ride around a giant rad rat, or a super mutant behemoth. Get on his shoulders, be a little Master Blaster combination. Come on.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Oh yeah, and pets. Why don't we have little companion pets yet? Little aesthetic pets like an ESO to follow you
Right.
around.
And they had the emote commands for it when Wastelanders dropped, and then they took it away.
It's definitely coming. It's definitely
There's
coming.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
They need to modify the entire pet system because the camp pet system is, while very cool, it's strange, right? Because not only can you just watch your pet straight up die after you spent like hours upon hours lobby hopping and farming certain locations, but they kind of have this weird inborn time limit where they disappear after what, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks? Is that about
Sometimes
right?
it's a little longer than that, but yeah. But
Because
yeah.
mine have just straight up disappeared, or they fell off the cliff, one or the other.
Mine's still around.
Well, that's not fair. I'm gonna come kill him. No offense.
No,
I'm just
not
kidding.
Poseidon.
I won't. But I know a lot of us have experienced some weird issues, and it's like, and we all saw those emotes that came in. So I do wonder how that's going to look, because a lot of us remember in Fallout 4, the vanilla game had dog houses that you could send dogs to that you purchased from a dog vendor, breeder, dealer, and of course you could build the little cat bowls and have unlimited cats at your base. And hell yeah. So I think we're all waiting for that. We're all waiting to see when that gets announced, when it gets tested, or in a data mine. So yeah, I'm hopeful though. They got to do it.
Oh yeah. Hell George is like, interior walls, Mothman plushies, yes and yes.
Yeah.
Someone
Of course.
brought up really some epic ones like wall plants and ceiling plants, like hanging plants. I'd be down for that. More greenery. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we've already got the mobiles that we can hang up on the ceilings. Why not a plant?
I mean, I can make you a hanging plant. You want a hanging plant? I can hang your plants.
But were there any data mines from what you guys saw that stood out to you that you're particularly excited about?
Well,
There's
let me
lots.
see here.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta pull this back up again. Hang on.
Hell yeah.
I had a list.
I would say my favorite thing would have to be
The suspense.
the stage we didn't get.
Right? The big stage that's in that picture?
Ah, yes.
I mean, come
Concur.
on.
Oh my god, guys. The bookcases, the new
Yeah, the
Coca-Cola
bookcases.
Yes!
display. Oh
Yes,
my
I want-
god.
I'm excited for definitely the bookcases.
I want the outfit that is on the mask that just came out. There's an outfit that dude is wearing
Mm.
in the new skull mask that just came out.
Okay.
There's an outfit that he's wearing. Peep it.
That's right.
It's beautiful.
I wonder, 'cause like we were saying, I imagine it's going to be a mixture as to where you can find these rewards, whether they're all going to be atomic shops, or if some of them will be added to daily ops or the mole miner event, treasure event, what have you.
Fashnots.
Yeah. And the actual Fashnacht is finally is kind of right around the corner. Not the Halloween Fashnacht or the we don't know what to do, so we're throwing in Fashnacht.
yeah.
Oh, that Fashnots.
Yeah,
Love that
so-
Fashnots.
Oh, guys, and those curtain doorways.
Ooh.
Curtain doors.
So even though this
yeah.
week was a little bit of a famine as far as new aesthetic content goes for all of us, who have the addiction of the atomic shop, there's always more ahead, and I think when we see lulls like this, it might not seem like it, but it could be a good sign because they're working on something big, or working on fixing existing issues that we want them to fix. Like, I know sometimes it's not the most transparent, but we have to believe. I mean, they're still getting paid to do a job, so they're doing stuff. They're hard at work, doing something.
Or making Indiana Jones. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Why? Who want? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Sorry, no offense. Maybe in 1995, I would have been pretty jacked about it. I would have been like, "Oh, sick," but no. Nothing
As long as it's got Shia LaBeouf in it, we're good.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
It's like, don't they already know that they already made an Indiana Jones game that already was more successful than they could imagine? It's called Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Yo, and it's so good though. The Tomb Raiders are the shit, yo.
Oh yeah.
They're real good.
Well, they're even making a 5th Indiana Jones. It's in pre-production. Like,
What?
I'm sure, and I'm
Well, yeah,
sure
'cause-
Harrison Ford is so excited about it. He is the beacon of excitement when it comes to reprising
Seriously.
old roles. Oh wait,
Seriously.
he hates it. And
He
he's-
does hate. He hates that shit so much.
He hates.
Poor guy.
I don't know what he hates more: reprising old roles or his fans. Probably his fans.
Aww.
I know who he hates more, but we won't go there.
Star Wars.
Well, enough of that. Shall we skip over the next section and go straight to your favorite section?
Ooh, section. Ooh, section.
Section.
Section up.
Ooh, okay, all right.
All right. Since we don't have any questions this week, we're gonna go on over to
It's getting hot in here, so hot. So take all your clothes. I am getting so hot.
Oh,
I'm
here we
so
go.
Sorry.
I'll take my clothes.
Yes. Triz, get the caps out.
Right? I know. I'm doing it.
Ooh, I got my Under Armour on. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, yeah. I am getting so hot. I'll take my clothes off.
Those horizontal stripes make his legs look thick.
This is. Oh yeah. Ooh, my butt cheeks are popping out. Oh, she got the guns out. Ooh, guns out. Oh, sit down, sit down, sit down.
I meant to throw caps and I threw a freaking gun. Oh
I was
well.
like, I said caps, not bullets.
I'm naked again. I think
Not
I was
put a cap
naked.
in. Oh, I thought you said put a cap in him. My bad.
I think I was naked last episode too at the end.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, when you're that shredded, I mean,
Yo,
you
dude,
can't
I do
hide
look
it.
extra shredded right now. Hell, this is imposter Rux though. So yeah.
Damn.
And let me put my clothes on. Let me put my clothes on.
He's gonna step off screen to put his clothes on, even though he took them off on screen.
I know. What's different?
Oh yeah, look. Oh yeah.
Oh snap!
yeah.
Damn. Did someone order a FedEx package delivery? Because there is a package coming in.
Express, baby, express.
I don't know if you want to brag about being express.
Hey, you know what? As long as it's you going, then it's all that matters, right? Hey.
Leaves more time for cuddles.
Exactly.
Alright, guys.
Okay, wait. We need to focus, guys. And we gotta come
so-
back. Let's go back. Let's bring it back.
Yeah, so,
Oof.
Skippy.
Oof. You know. Sometimes it's always ladies first. I'm sorry. It's always ladies first.
Yeah, we gotta have fan service.
Yeah. Hey.
Alright, guys. So it's time for Skippy's Appreciation Corner. Yay!
I need a cigarette already. Damn.
Maybe a cigar.
Oh my goodness. So this week we're featuring his 2021 artwork and some extra special ones that I may not have told him is going to be on this episode. So yeah, and that background on these 2021 pictures is actually one of his shelters that we visited when he was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the commission we did for Trizzle's show, Campfire West Virginia Tales. I love the Mothman with the marshmallows.
It's so good.
And you two are just so terrified. It's so cute.
I had for him, Mr. Skippy just laugh, and I'm like, okay, this is what I have. And luckily, he had already drawn myself and Snuff in the past, and of course Mothman. So, we made it really, really easy. But I was like, okay, but you gotta have the Mothman come in either with a sleeping bag or marshmallows. So.
Oh yes. I love it. It is so cute. Oh my goodness. And it might have already peeked over, but the next one is my logo, guys.
It's so cute.
So it's actually half Fallout Skullie and half real Skullie, me.
Yes.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
It is. I love it.
Because
It's a good one.
Yeah, my character is definitely part of my persona on Twitch. So, ta-da!
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so cute, and I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if you guys don't already follow Mr. Skippy
You're
on Twitter
broken.
and Instagram, you really should.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong, okay?
Yeah.
You're doing Instagram all wrong, right?
Very talented, kind individual.
Yeah, guys. And he does commissions now. And they fill up fast.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Like minutes. So get on it. It's like buying a new Xbox, okay? You gotta
Yeah.
sign
Right.
in, you gotta wait for him to say okay, and then you just gotta type it in and send him the money ASAP Rocky, okay?
Yep.
Real quick.
Yeah. So that brings us to shouting out all you lovely people that have supported us through all of these seasons. We had a lot of wonderful people here with us tonight. Started off with a raid from Wreck-It Renee. Always wonderful to have her here at the Atomic Stop.
Hell.
She's actually making that a habit now.
Yeah.
I love her so
Yo,
much.
her camp is so sick, though. Oh my
I
god.
love it. The wet bar. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It's so good.
And of course, our faithful intern, Miss Jessica Starr, and the rest of the,
Yes.
rest of the members
Unpaid.
from UWN have been stopping by. We had Cherry Pixel, Gamer Redefined, and one of a recurring guest on Campfire West Virginia Tales has joined us tonight, been hanging out. El George, a wonderful
El
man.
Jorge.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of previous guests and some of our friends from Fallout and Beyond have been with us tonight. Shout out to you, you lovely people. And of course, we got to shout out once again to our guest tonight. She had to go to bed because it was way past her bedtime.
Yes.
But Xredder, the originator and creator of El Gato Pub. And what a wonderful person. Once again, you gotta check out her stream because, hey, you'll probably get some atoms out of it. I mean, that's not the only reason to go, but it's really a wonderful channel filled with a lot of great programming. You need to check it out. And once again, this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern on her Twitch channel, you get to see some fights. You get to throw down some cash, and you get to kick back some drinks if you want to with some like-minded individuals. A lovely time.
Yeah.
Do we have any other shout-outs anybody wants to make?
Did we shout out Scruffy already?
Did I? Scruffy23. Once again, a wonderful streamer here on Twitch as well. Check out his stuff. He does not just Fallout, other variety game streaming. So check it out. It's always a very chill, as he likes to put it, a chill stream. And it really is a good group of people hanging out. And I believe, is tomorrow the first UWN stream since their break?
It is.
Yep.
And once again, Rux will be joining them with a camp, secret camp. So definitely check that out.
Oh, I love you, Cherry.
Not too
Sorry.
Not too secret, but yeah, kind of.
Super secret, top secret.
Absolutely.
We'll take a flight.
Well, any other
Perfect.
shout-outs, cohorts? No other outs of shouts.
No outs or
Not that
shout.
I can think of.
Well,
I guess that about does it for this episode. If you guys are itching for more content, you can follow us on all the social medias and all of us under our own social medias. Woo! And I'll let J-Star take that one away in the chat.
Don't follow me on any of my social medias, though. Just don't.
Stalk him on
Follow
the
him.
social
right.
media. Just
Send
kidding.
him love letters.
All the love letters.
and well, dear viewers, next week at our regularly scheduled time will be this season's finale. Can you believe it already? And I believe... So once again, that's 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join us again here at the Atomic Stop on twitch.tv and hang out with us as we reflect on the last season and maybe visit some camps of some lovely friends of ours. So come in, sit down, tune in, hang out with us next week, and it should be a wonderful way to wrap up another fantastic, successful season, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fun.
Ooh, and I've got a
Till next time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and stay tuned, guys. In Twitch chat, we are gonna read the Mechanist TV.
Oh, they have a
So-
Twitch?
Yeah,
He's been making waves on Twitter with
Oh,
some
yeah.
rap battles.
I just saw
So
him
I've
pop
heard.
up, and I was like, "Bingo!"
Bongo.
Yes.
But yeah, dear viewers, don't forget to spend those atoms in the meantime. 'Cause they ain't doing no good sitting there in your account.
Alrighty, and let's roll the credits.
Bye.